Look, so I'm in here just watching Apple is called Apple Mortgage Cake. Um, I love that movie. I watched it one time a long time ago in school, and I just seen it on Amazon Prime, and I was like, "Ooh, let me watch that." So I'm watching that, and in the beginning, if you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's really good so far. Like, I'm liking it. Anyway, so it's at the part where the man that was the woman used to Kimberly, well, that's her real name, but the actress, the woman, the mother of the three boys, she used to date him, and she's divorced. She has three boys, and she's in the middle of losing her house. She doesn't have any money, and all of that, right? And so he ended up coming to her house and was just like, they started talking. She was just like, no, I don't think, I got too much. I don't have time, and he's just like, look, just being a gentleman. And he was just like, look, because she was like, I don't have any money, I'm broke, stuff like that. And, I don't even have food for my children for dinner tonight. Like, I can't, wrong timing, And so he's just like, bet. I'm going to go, you wait here. I'm going to go get takeout. I know the place up the street. I'm going to bring takeout, stuff like that. Boom. And after that scene, I started to think like, we go through so much. The ones that are actually going through a lot, that don't have help, that don't have support, that is doing things on their own. If you're a single parent, if you're single, just on your own and stuff like that. And you're just like, man, like, I don't have anybody, like, Lord, and you're praying and you're praying and you're asking God, like, can you please send somebody or something, or can you just, help me? And then God, he answers your prayer. And, sometimes we, not thinking, don't realize that, someone that might come from our past might come back into our life and just, helps us out, or whatever it is. But we're so stuck on the past and how, like, what the things that happened in the past that we don't see what God is doing. God will use whoever he needs to get you to the next level. If you're praying for help, it don't matter how God will do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're praying, we have to really be mindful. Like, okay, if I'm struggling with food and I don't have money for food or anything like that, and someone from my past is like, hey, did you need groceries? I felt it on my heart to ask you. Don't deny it. That is the Lord, answering that prayer. That's God is sending that person to you. Don't be prideful and deny it and try to act like you don't need it. That was God. That was the Lord that sent that person to you. You say yes. Man, I've been praying for that. Like, thank you for answering God's, for listening to him. Like, man, and that could be something beautiful. Or if your car breaks down and you're just like, man, I don't know what to do with this. I ain't got the money to get it fixed. And then someone stops you and just like, hey, I want to bless you with this. Don't be prideful and just say, no, I don't need it. It's okay. I'm okay. God's going to help me. That is God. He's helping you. He sent people. He sent that person to you to help you, or the children are out of school right now and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, I have all this work to do, but I don't have a babysitter to watch my children. I don't have any family that can watch. And God has playing on the radio, on the TV, a school program like Boys and Girls Club, that takes your children from Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? You go sign them up. Don't be like, oh, Now, yes, do background check. But if that's something that you've been praying to God about, pray and allow God to, give you a confirmation in that. Don't hold back. Don't be prideful and things like that. Because when you're praying for something and he's going to answer it, we just have to listen and watch. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I got from that little snippet of that. You're praying and like, Lord, I need my hair done. I don't have, and then someone say, I charge $150 for braids. Don't be like, no. And you got the money for it. Just get your hair done. Braids last a long time. I don't know why women be having their hair done. They get their hair braided and they leave it in for 2 weeks. And then I don't understand why that, if I get braids, they're going to be in for about 3 months. Yes, they are. Yep. You're going to see my roots grow out and everything. I don't care. I'm getting my money worth. And that's just that. Okay. But just stuff like that though, But yeah, when I get super excited, I talk super fast. But this was just on my heart because I'm like, so many of us do this. We asking the Lord for help. It's just like the saying where the guy, he was in the water. I forget how the whole thing goes, but like how the man was in the water and he was drowning. He was praying to God and he was asking for the Lord to bring a boat by. And one boat goes by. He says, no, I'm waiting for Jesus. And then another boat goes by and he's like, I'm waiting for Jesus. And then another boat goes by. And then the last boat, he's just like, and then when he went to heaven, he asked the Lord, why didn't you send me, help me? And he was like, I sent you 3 boats. Like, I sent you help and you didn't take it. So it's kind of like that. So we have to just know when God is answering our prayers and really, just take it. Stop trying to be prideful. Stop trying to be strong when you're weak in that moment, and it's okay. I pray that was helpful. I pray that motivated somebody. The movie is called Apple Mortgage Cake. It's a beautiful movie. Again, I watched it when I was in middle school or high school. No, I was in a program at DTE, and I did that for a year. And this was one of the movies that we watched, and I just loved it. And I seen it on here, and I'm just like, let me watch it again. And I already got a revelation of something that, like her and her boys was able to eat and have good conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, so watch, you know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. I be trying. I be so excited. I be trying not to be so, but it'd be so good. It'd be so good when God reveals to you something and it's just like, I got to share it. So thank y'all so much for watching once again. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye.